All right, we're recording. Hi, I'm Quinoa, Alex, whatever. I don't give a shit. Let's play some elves. This is the list. Let's break it down a little. Start with the lands. Crap out of here. Blow this over here. Start with the lands. The Seiju, obvious. Interaction. It's not great with Kyrian Ranger, but whatever. Aside from that, it is absolutely fantastic land. Taps for green mana, thankfully. It also destroys problematic artifacts, enchantments, destroys Urza's towers, the good stuff. Cavern of Souls, another non-forest land. This one says Chalice of the Void no more. Also counter spells, etc. We are playing Commercial District and Stomping Ground for the sideboard. We play Magus of the Moon, Hexing Sculpture, and Ruric Thar. There's a little bit of spice we're rolling with today. Commercial District has more value than just being a land that taps for red. Lets us surveil. That's a lot of value with Kyrian Ranger, also Eladamri. Um, Fetch lands with Eladamri also. We'll get there in a sec. Three forests. I don't think you need more. You can play a fourth if you want to. Seven fetch lands. I might play an eighth if I owned a fourth Retrovert and Catacombs, but here we are. Yeah. Moving on to the one drops. Get this crap back over here. We are playing 8 Mana Dorks. This is a premium creature to hit off of Eladamri. Reset your Nettle Sentinels, taps a Heritage Druid, good with Carrion Ranger on turn 2. Nothing else to say there. This is the Wombo combo right here, the Heritage Druid and the Nettle Sentinel. I'm sure we'll see it today. You play this idiot, and then you play this idiot, and untaps this idiot, and then you untap this guy a lot, and eventually you make one of these, and then you attack for like 50. And then got some untappers as well. We got Kyrian Ranger, Wirewood Symbiote. Kyrian Ranger likes forests, so we play a lot of those. Commercial District is a forest, so we can untap it with Kyrian Ranger. We can bounce it, and that helps with surveilling if we kind of bricking or something. It also helps with Eladamri, but that's what the fetches are for as well. Wirewood Symbiote is a protective homie. He's not an elf, but an honorary one. It drinks fatigue. It also drinks your opponent's tears when they don't know how to read Wired Symbiote and they target an elf, and then you just bounce it to hand. Um, yeah, those are the one drops. We play 22. Also really good. Let's talk about the two drops. Leafcrown Visionary and Elvish Visionary. This one is really good with Wirewood Symbiote because you untap a Priest as a Tanya, and then you get an extra redraw. Leafcrown Visionary works very nicely with Eladamri. Just get over it, thank you. Basically, you look at your top card, Leafcrown Visionary says, if you want to draw it, you can. It's very nice with the green Sun Zeniths in the world and the Court of Callings. Better with Green Sun. It's less mana. By the time we have established both of these guys, we hopefully have a Heritage Druid online. Priest of Titania is the other main axis that we went on. We operate on two main axes. We operate on the Heritage Druid and Nettle Sentinel line. We also operate on Priest of Titania, because Priest is a nice one shot. It's also a much easier way to combo. And then, for some spice today, I'm playing one of the first cards I've ever played that I don't want to be good, simply because I don't want to buy a playset of Badgermill Cubs. But this card seems nuts. Not much to say. I was asked quite a bit about Badgermill Cub. The main reason why I haven't tested it yet is because I haven't wanted to. But I needed content, so here we are. Let's talk about the three drops. We play three in the main. Formidable Speaker. Shout out to Jean Emmanuel Depra. We have an elf that survives Lightning Bolt and finds things. Kyrian and Wirewood are really nice. Formidable Speaker Because in response to the ETB trigger, you can just bounce something back to your hand and discard it and find a Crater Hoof. Reclamation Sage. Tutor Bulbasaur's effect. Eldamri. We've talked about him. We'll see him more. Crater Hoof is the main tutor target. CMC8. Hooray. Your literal I win button. I don't play another win con outside of Crater Hoof and maybe Leaf Ground Visionary. Then we play 8 tutors. Moose was talking about how we could play Celestial Reunion in Gen Chat the other day. Not a bad idea. I like instant speed. You can find a Wirewood, you can find a Rex Age. Green Sun Zenith is the gold standard. So we play Green Sun Zenith. Let's talk about the board. Um, yeah, we play good cards, of course. 3 Dismember, must. 2 Vexing Bubble, must. Vexing Bubble stops Solitude, stops Living End, whatever. Haywire Might's a nice little guy. 2 Life is nice. Also, exiling non-creature artifacts and lands, those are good, or enchantments, those are good. You also play Hexing Sculpture and Magus of the Moon. This card is completely busted, but it's red. So we play Stomping Ground. And Magus of the Moon, yeah, Tron exists. Let's talk about Force of Vigor, Endurance, and Heroic Intervention. These are the spells of choice. Force of Vigor and Endurance, they can both be free, which is a non-bow with Vexing Bauble. But, you know, whatever. We're better than that. And Heroic Intervention stops Wrath of the Skies. It does not stop Toxic Deluge. It does not stop all this stuff. It stops pretty much everything else, though. And then Big Homie Ugly. We got Rorikthar the Unbowed. Vigilance Reach. Attacks each combat Fable. Whenever you play a non-creature spell, it deals 6 damage to that guy. I don't know. He's a dude. Just the longest line of dudes that I wanted to try. Alright, let's hop into a league. Okay, recording, yay, round 1. In not too long, hopefully. We have over 1,000 people playing this, getting ready for the modern RC season. I am one of 1,040, I guess you can say. Where's the button? There's the button. View deck. This is what we were just looking at. Bit smaller over here. You just looked at it, so we don't need to have this open. But, um, let's. I don't know what's going on with the leaderboard. Why it's like that. Aha, there we go. Shout out Chris or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Now we wait. Waiting for All right, playing against Fist. Go ahead and get set up. All right, let's evaluate this hand. And the draw. This sucks. It is an elf away from being good. We need a. We're missing a combination of Heritage Druid plus Nettle Sentinel and or Llanowar Elf / Elvish Mystic. Also missing Priest of Titania, 1 land. Flashy hand, but thank you. Next hand, we got 2 lands. No Kyrian Ranger, so Stomping Ground isn't as impactful. Rex Sage is nice to keep in the pocket. I think I'm going to throw back Heritage Druid here. Because this guy taps for mana, this guy taps for mana, and we have a Zenith. I want the second land, because I want to be able to do priest things. What you got? Marsh Flats. Second priest, interesting. Let's just go ahead and slam it off. Probably walk into Galvanic Discharge. They're probably just gonna find Elegant Parlor here. Or like Xander's Lounge, Undercity Sewers. Sure. Dark Slip. So this looks like this is obviously blue black. My guess would be the Orcish Bowmasters, Subtlety, Washington, Domination. Let's see what they got. Ribbit! That's actually really good for us. That means that we are them. And that's because they're playing Psychic Frog, they're not playing Orcish Bowmasters, etc. That we know of. I guess I'll run out another idiot. Let's put some dudes on the field. Let's hope they don't have it. Kind of just how it goes with elves sometimes. Just hope they don't have it. Fetching before attacking. Finding basic swamp. Opponent is deep in thought. Tanking on turn 3. Off to combat we go. Alright, have fun, Ribbit. No reason to block. Oh. That's what we're doing. Got it. Okay. I think we can still win here. I just unearth. Oh, that's so much worse for us. Which also was sad. Yeah, they got it. Okay, we have maybe one setup turn before we have to win. Let's take a look. Land and draw. I think I just want to play out my two guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 4 is 9. We can Zenith for exactly 8. We can go find a hoof next turn. If they just swing out. That's how we win. So let's hope we can win. Let's do this turn. We're not doing anything here. If you aren't very familiar with this deck, you will likely go to time. I've been playing the deck for a while, so I don't really go to time. But you have to be aware of the clock with this deck. We're gonna take all this. We're gonna take it's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 13, 15. I don't know how to count. Alright, hopefully they miss it though. Graveyard Trespasser. We'll bring in some dismembers, I guess. Berwick Thar, it's your time to shine, sir. Gonna bring in endurance. We're gonna learn how to count this time. Not gonna bring in heroic intervention. This will be a toxic deluge deck. Discard persist. I think that their way of killing us is like obviously what we saw, but they probably play some Archons also. Did not look like a red deck. Maybe we want Squelcher. Definitely cut Besagio. Definitely cut Rexage. Gonna cut the Visionary. I think I with the 8th elf. It's usually pretty easy to do that. And then I almost want to cut Kyrian, but like Kyrian's just so pivotal to the turn 2. Got a Heritage Druid and we'll cut a Chord. I don't think we're gonna be using the 4th Chord this game. Not just Rorik's Thar. We need all of them. This hand sucks. This hand is not bad. Keep it. Bottom a elf, probably. Alright, let's see. Let's think about the end of game 1 while our opponent tanks. End of game 1, if we blocked anything, so they had Graveyard Trespasser, Thought Scour, Island, and Persist. That was their hand. We would have blocked one And they just would have graveyard trespassed it anyway? Yeah, it's fine, we didn't block. We'll go to 18. We don't have a heritage. They can't orc this guy on turn 1 anyway. Let's see what they do. I just in the sewers again. Play out some dudes. Opponent debating the Stifle. Tanking on the potential Stifle. Besides not the Stifle. You were gonna go to the Stifle Tower. Just to play a couple dudes. Try to make use of Quarter Calling next turn. I think that's all we can do. Mulligan. We're playing elves. Shrug. Basic Island. Pot Scour. Mill 2 Swamps. Alright. That's what we like to see. That was a relatively desperate line. Why did they tap beforehand? Interesting. Probably not a big deal. Think I'm gonna another Pot Scour here? Or just a Frog? Frog is fine. Keep the sideboard. I did not bring in the Squelcher. Ooh, interesting. Pausing in a dress up? You're gonna surgical my Verdant Catacombs, my dude? No, you're not. Alright. I could discard 2 cards, kill Nettle. I don't really want to attack yet. Let's draw a card with Kyrian Ranger, because we can. I tap this Forest, because we do dominate it with the Kyrian. That was a bad draw. Exegol Till. We could just go X equals 3. We could exile their graveyard. It looks like they're a little light on resources. If we get Endurance, and we just make them block with it, that seems good. I don't like that. It's tough. I don't know if I want to be that aggressive, though. Um, we could go Forest, just find Eladamri next turn. We could also just, I think should just hold Cord, because if they go, like, Oculus or something, we'll be sad not to have the Endurance ready. We'll just pass. Close in hand. Sculpture wouldn't be great here. I don't think they want to cast a counter spell. Took out the 4th chord. I think that makes sense. I think they'd play like 1 or 2 Fish 3 for Ribbit. That's fine. I think giving them their extra card's fine. I just don't care. The thing about playing elves, like, you have to not, like, you're doing a thing. You're playing like 20 copies of Land of Our Elves, and you have to beat them. So you kind of have to value your own stuff over their stuff, you know? So I see it. Pascal the South. Unearth Graveyard Trespasser. Are they going for it? Clearly have Unearth in hand. They do. We're gonna go for an Endurance here. I need the value. I'm gonna say no response. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say no response to that. Where is Endurance? Target you. No response. LOLXD. Alright, we're doing it. And then after that, we're just gonna go to the next turn. Now, we'll count. We have 2, 5, 6, 8, 11. They're at 16. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although alternatively we could just play out the Verdant Catacombs. I think I'd rather play out the Verdant. I'm trying to count to see if we win here. So let's go 1, 3, 4. I don't even need to do that actually. Oh no, that's just more damage. We'll go like this, and we'll tap him also, because he'll be untapped. We'll yield to him, then we'll also say yes. We'll find a... That's exact, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus... What was that, 12? Attack roll. That's... You know... We're trying. Yeah, good enough. I really wanted something to play by, but I think we were kind of just supposed to get him. Sometimes the best thing to do is to just get him. Alright, game 3. Game 3. I have to hope they mulligan, I guess. I think we just keep the configuration we have. This member is not even great against Frog. Good against Oculus, not good against Frog. I think we just keep it how we have it. 14 land seems a little heavy, but whatever. That's what we registered. Noble Endurance. This is a get him hand. I like this hand. Do have carrying with stomping around with a little non-bow. But them mulliganing is very nice. Probably not using Tyrion very much here anyway. Come on, Undercity Sewers on a mold of 6. Keeps on top. Sure. Draw Commercial District. Alright, well, Uncounterable Elf can still be hit by Subtlety. They're not doing that, of course. I don't know if they're playing Subtlety or not. They're not going to Subtlety the turn 1 Llanowar Elves. It's an Orc? Yeah, it's an Orc. Orcing my Elf is fine. Little... I'm gonna run out the Priest just yet. That was a bad draw. Let's go for the Commercial District. Let's see what we got. Zenith. We have 3 lands. I'm going to keep the Zenith. I'm gonna run out the Ranger. The reason I'm running out the Ranger is because if they have the second Orc, I want them to Orc the Ranger instead of the Priest. Especially with the... What did we look at? We saw Green Sun Zenith. Especially with the Green Sun Zenith we saw on top. They're gonna go attack, attack. I'm gonna go no thank you on the blocks. I don't know if this deck plays Kaito, but they weren't representing it. Because of only 2 lands. The noisy effect. And now? Graveyard Trespasser. Player plays no spells during their own turn, it becomes night next turn. Sure. Eat my elf. Oh, that's fine. We'll go to my turn. I'm gonna shotgun stomping around and then just pass. I have endurance. It looks like they're trying to play fair. If they're playing fair, I'd rather just have endurance at the get-go. Oh, it's gonna flip the trespasser. I am idiot. I don't know how to read this card. Exile up to 2 for each creature. From graveyards. I thought it was just 1. Anyway. And it is at least 2 spells during their own turn. So they're gonna attack. They have no targets. I'm gonna cast this guy. Walk into counter spell. I walk into counter spell. Target you. Take out the orc. You would also take out the graveyard trespasser. I think we're gonna take out the orc. And if they have, because so taking out the trespasser is worse for orc. Why? Okay, that was strange. We're gonna go like this. If they have the unearth, they can just boink the ranger. I don't really like that. Um, Kind of makes me want to block the token also. But I mean, I value my elf. We'll just go like this. Fatal touch or something. I don't know. We're still at 10, so we're chilling. I guess I could also do the endurance thing. Thought Scour the cell. Ashiok Dream Render. So rude. What a villain. That's fine. So we could go to 8. We could play double priest. Kind of like that. If they have another orc, I'm sad though. Maybe fish for an orc. Um, Although I kind of do want to try and flip the trespasser back. Them thought scouring themselves makes me think they have the unearth, so I have to cling to endurance in hand. Um, Love to slam heroic Thar here. Let's go ahead and do double priest. I like that. If they have an orc, they have an orc. But if they have an orc, they also have the unearth, and then I'll just do the endurance thing, pitching cord. So we'll do this. We're doing it pre-combat. If they have the orc, they could just ping the Carrion Ranger. Doesn't matter. If they have a counter spell, they don't have a counter spell anyway. We're the best. I go like that. I go to combat. We're actually not gonna attack here. I want to be able to block the trespasser. See if they have the orc. They're finding another sewers. Finding a watery grave tap. So they only play one sewers. It's very interesting. They don't have the orc. They definitely would have cast the orc there. That's free real estate. Is game 2? It is game. It's game 3. I had the sloppy attack that won up. That was cool. Shout out to not counting, I guess. See what you got, opponent. This is a big turn of the match. Either Priest of Titania would let us cast Heroic Thar, and if we cast Heroic Thar, we kind of win. Heroic Thar has Vigilance and Reach. That guy's cool. He blocks frogs. But last turn we got him, or last game rather, we got him. This game, we'll try to get him also. But they're trying to get us first. Ba, 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 ba. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I have some background music, but I listen to EDM while I play Magic and Earthbound and whatever. I don't know if Subtronics would appreciate me blasting in the background. He is from Philly, so maybe he'd be like, "Ah, that's my guy." But um, it's also a more niche music type, so I don't think as many people are accustomed to it. It's very loud. It's fun. It's a really fun kind of music, but I don't think it's for everyone. My dad doesn't like it, but I don't give a shit. I like it. That's what matters to me. It is. Their clock is running. This isn't on my clock. Maybe they got disconnected. Uh, Taking a several minute turn in the tank though. While we wait, we can look at the list. Let's go ahead and recompile this. Man, this is. Can we? Let's do a. Nope, not like that. Go ahead and sort by mana value. Let's get this back to normal. We're just gonna redo this one also, just so it's better looking. Oh, going for the unearth. There it is. All right, we're gonna go for the endurance because we have to. We can't afford to be hit by another orc. We're gonna go like that. Excellent. That could also shut off a potential abhorrent oculus in their hand. They go to attack. Do they attack? They don't attack. All right. We're gonna go 3, 4, 7. We could just win. I think I'm gonna go for the Rorik Star, try to bait something. Also, sometimes you just gotta cast a homie. So we're gonna cast an idiot. And then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna bend that. We're gonna go to combat. We're not gonna do anything. Rorik Star is gonna single-handedly win the game. Um, and they have exactly 3 spells until they lose the game. 3 non-creature spells. All right, go ahead, boss. All right, so flip to the glutton. Draws another Zenith. Let's go ahead and attack. Let's see what he does. So attack with idiot. Trumps with the army. This is fine. We're just gonna go ahead and pass back. Maybe we were supposed to go for the crater hoof there. That bring me to 2. Double orc would kill me. I've seen 1 orc and I shuffled in 1 orc. I shuffled in the same orc. Vigilance Reach, what a beating. Um, let's attack. Well, we're just gonna do the thing. We're just gonna punch face. That is fine. Really surprised I only put 1 Seward. Orc. Target. Priest? Target Kyrian. Yeah, sure. Alright, so now we can't be double arcs. So let's go 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. roll one off. So we can just take an orc to the mouth. I don't really want to do that. Let's be 2, 4. We're just gonna go to combat. We're gonna get this orc army token off the board. Gonna chump again. Chump with the bowmasters. I don't like that. I don't like that. That could be another potential honor. So we're gonna play out the elves. Problem is we're at 8. If they have another orc and they have the unearth, I cast one spell, I just go to 0. Because they can target me with orc. Orc is such a good card. 1 and a black. You can't play Glimpse of Nature, even if you wanted to. I guess they can also attack with the endurance. They can flash in subtlety. Yeah, we'll attack for 9. I gotta start doing more damage to him anyway. Eh, eh. Alright. There's Carrion Ranger. See what you got, opponent. Thought Scour. This looks like an abhorrent Oculus. So now we just go find the Crater Hoof. What basic swamp? Does Cub do anything? We tap here, here. That makes us tap for 2. This taps for 2. I don't think it's worth thinking about. Let's go 4, 5. Do they have another orc? How do I lose this? I don't think I can. I don't think they. I just don't think. I just think we go find the fucking Crater Hoof. Let's do it. Because if they counterspell, they got a tail. They block here, and I attack for 3. They're tapped out. Ooh. This behemoth. Oh no, man. That looks like a lot of damage to me. 16, 24 plus. Let's go! Oh my goodness. It was a frog also. Wow. GG. Crazy work. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. All right. Back to match number 2. Match 1 was sweet. Um, we got smothered in game 1. I guess I don't need to recap it. You literally just saw it. It was a good time though. Uh, Rurik Star actually won us the match, I think. That's why we play him. Go back and look at the list a little bit. We did this already. We did draw Badger Cub at the end of that game. I think it would have netted us mana. I don't think it. I just think it wasn't worth it in that spot to think about the Cub. Cool card. I like this art too. Shout out Philip Berberon. Um, it is nice to make your. And we are against Mark Poole. Shout out to the Ancestor Recall guy. We will definitely go first. Hoof in hand, 3 lands. How does this work? How do we get there? I think we need a good draw to get there. I think this hand's worth keeping though. Goes down to 6. 5. This could be like Neoform or something. I think we needed to Seiju for whatever it is that they're doing. Alright, bottoms 2. We're gonna go John Avon Forest. We're gonna go Elf. We're gonna pass the turn Reno. We lead on Forest, not Cavern in case if we want to go Green Central or Imperium. Soporific Springs. Tap. How do we do this? How do we do this? This is either Belcher. I'm thinking it's Living End. If I remember playing against mine correctly, it's Living End. So Living End. We're gonna do this. Hope they don't have the fourth. They don't have the fourth. Great success. Fine Priest. And now we have 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, oh, oh. We're playing as Affinity. Oh, baby. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. Like this. And then we'll go like. Wait. Yeah, you know what? Let's go do all the Domri things. Domri finds Carrion Ranger. Oh, we're so in there. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Carrion Ranger. Oh my goodness. We're gonna flint it. We're gonna go Visionary. Draw card. And find Priest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I gotta keep going, don't we? Oh, 4, 3. I'll play land. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna Earthbend onto the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can make 5 mana. 6. You go 1, 2, 3. I probably fucked up this turn. How do we do this? I want to make sure that they don't have. Either way, Badgermole Cub can flip Astagio into second land. Is this a cast? I don't want to say Kappa. Actually, if they play Kappa, I just don't. I'm just gonna play Crater Rose. Alright, going second. Heroic Power is good again. I don't know what to tell you. We want Heroic Intervention for Whip Flare. Haywire Might. Vexing Bubble's still good. We want the Force of Vigors. Dismember for Emery? Doesn't sound crazy. Maybe Endurance for Emery also. I kind of like overboarding in game 2 rather than game 3. I could just play everything. I don't think I want Magus. Swelter for exactly Metallic Rebuke. I just don't think that's good enough. All right, let's go pick in here. Endurance is narrow. Might's fine. Heroic's kind of narrow. Let's look at the main board. Let's see what we want to cut. We can definitely cut the caverns. Don't need those idiots. We'll cut a Mystic. We'll cut a Cub. We'll cut a Cord or two. Cut a Wirewood. Cut a Heritage Druid. Cut an Elf. We can keep the Visionary. I want my 4 Nettles. 7 Elves is fine. Alright, so we got 8 cards to work with. We will bring in the Vaccine Bubbles in games 3 if there is one. Run 61. I'll run 61. Alright, well, we have some time. I guess I can look a little more. Playing Ruric Thar. Do we want the Commercial District? I think we always want Commercial District. We don't play Arbor Elf, so we should keep Stomping Ground. We could have Forest. Guess not. Game 2 of match 2. Would you like to go first? I assume yes. It's always yes, isn't it? This hand's great. It's missing a land. Go with a 6. This hand's nice. Throwing Kyrian, turn 2 Priest. Bottom Speaker, pitch Priest to Forest. Yeah, it seems fine. Pinnacle, Emissary. Mox, Opal. There has to be more here. Pinnacle Emissary, I hate that for me. Yeah. Use for a ton of block. Claws of Gix. Sure. What else we got? It's engineered on 0. We could have played Force of Vigor earlier in the turn. I don't think that's necessary though. Just need to turn 1 Kyrian, turn 2 Priest. Wait, turn 3 Priests. Oh, this could be a Kappa. Kappa would be bad. Engineered. Kappa's a blue card. I gotta read Kappa. Hang on. To the internet. I have to read the improvise. Come on, TCG player. Alright. So he has to tap for blue. So he can't actually play Kappa right now. Because he can't tap the Warped Pinnacle to play it. Do I want to destroy the Claws of Gix? I want any 4-turn clock? Yeah, I think I want to destroy the Claws in the Mopal. Redraw. We'll go to 19, we'll find a forest. We'll go like this. Has lands. Attacks for 6. I'll go to 13. Oh, crazy draw. We'll flood it over there. This is another good draw. I think it's a Let's go green sun for one. See if they take the bait. We need them to take it here. Larkstar is in the main. I don't really have a way of dealing with 6 guys. I think we send. Yeah, let's send it. We have 3 mana. We can pay for it. It is 18 exactly. Creating Metallic Rebuke is something you can pay for. Attack for 18. Yes. Right. We're back. Round 3. Had to do some things. Clean the kitchen a little. You know how it is. Y'all upstanding citizens of the Conclave. Hello. Um, that last match was kind of breezy, and I feel like whenever you get a breezy match, you should kind of take a minute. Because if you try to roll into the next match with that same mentality, you usually get smoked. And we're here for good content, so I don't want that to happen. Figure I'd take 10 to 15, refill my water, blurp. You know how it is. Hello, Conclave. Right, match 3. Yes, I'd like to go first. Doing good on the die rolls. This hand's sweet. This hand is sweet. Got elf, 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 and then cord. I'll play on an elf. Verdant Catacomb. Usually signaling black. Black green! What are you doing over there? Golgari, Ignoble Hierarch. This could be Yawgmoth. I haven't seen Yawgmoth in a while. Badgermilk Cub is crazy. Yeah, we're gonna play the Cub. First bend. And we're gonna make a priest, and we're gonna pass the turn. Yeah, this is that was a great time to draw Badgermilk Cub. Play Dryad Arbor. Hey, they got one too. Funny. We went first, so I don't think that was the correct target. Oh, because it haste! Oh, wait, really? There's your creature with haste. That's really cool. I didn't actually know that. I played Dredger's Insight, ML2 Badger Moles. There's the Yogg. They're probably gonna pick up the Yogg. Yeah. So this taps for 3, because it's 2 plus 1. So we will go think Zenith makes this really easy. So that gives +1. So this is 2, 4, 5, 8. Um, we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. Alright, Kyrian. Kyrian on top. Yawn. 6, 7. Ha 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 ha. I'm sorry. 5, 6, 7. Guess we'll tap. Look at that. That looks like enough damage. Chord for 8. LOL. What? Alright, against Yawgmoth, we definitely want the dismembers. Endurance is nice. They were playing something interesting. They had the Cubs. They had Dredger's Insight. Off Insight, we saw Land, Cub, Cub, Yawgmoth. So I think this is creature combo. Creature combo. Yawgmoth wants to target, so they're gonna do that. We're also gonna take a Magus of the Moon just because they were playing with a lot of duels. We're gonna cut. We'll cut the Caverns. We'll cut Visionary and Fear of Orc. If you want the Rex Sage, we'll cut the Boseiju, but we'll keep the Rex Sage. Cut a Cord. Uh, um, cut a Wirewood. We'll cut an Elf. Yeah, I think the second Wirewood's a little too slow. I think I only want Wirewood in like dire circumstances, or if we just draw it. Can always happen. Mulligan. Oh, this hand's sick, dude. This hand's sick. I think we just put back Ernest Druid. The Cub is gonna do so much work here. Green Sun for 0. That's still. Main 2. Draw step. Wow, great draw. Great draw. Forest, Elf. Cub looks good. Sight. Rumble. So they can pick between Young Wolf and Grist. Oh, they can only pick Young Wolf. Sure. Um. At the Izers, exile, return to the battlefield tapped. I think they have Young Wolf. They have 2 green lands. I don't think I can play Yawgmoth next turn. I think I just want to set up this turn. I can play double Madrimal. Kind of like that. Doing the standard thing. Yeah, seems good. This is really good. All right. That was cool. I guess we win. I'll see you for round 4. All right. Well, I guess we're cooking. I don't know what round 3 was. I guess Bridget got frustrated. We had a ton of mana though. That was really cool. Round 4. sorry, checking the phone usually doesn't lead to very verbal interactions. Like when you go out to F&M and you kind of just like chill on your phone. You're not really like being social, but there's nothing wrong with that also because sometimes you got to shut down, especially after a tough match. Like I'm sure the Yawgmoth player of round three, like that homie would have been on his phone. You can just tell the way that he conceded just after turn whatever. That's a pack up your stuff and hide in the corner with a monster. It's that kind of energy. Round four against Dragon's Rage Channeler. Yeah, we'll go first. We are high rolling on the going first. This hand is crazy. Yeah, we'll keep it. Roll to 6. What you like to see? Roll to 5. Am I more scared or less scared? He didn't do it instantly. He could be playing a fair deck. First main phase. Basic. Forest. Elvis Disney. Go ahead. Plains. Um, I think I'm just casting some guys. If he goes Flicker Solitude, I just don't care. Like, you hit my dudes, I'm sad, but like at the same time, maybe he should have been a Nettle instead of the third Vandalor. Oh, he didn't do anything. What is it Boros? What is going on, dude? How are we doing this? I think I'm gonna go Kyrian. I think Green Sun, I want to hit Eladamri. So let's do this. Do the Kyrian thing. That resolves. And man, he's got a bad situation over there. I'll tell you what. Go for Ellie. Surveillance is really bad for them. Blue whites. Oh, this could be Jeskai. Or maybe I need to play this differently. Maybe I'm playing a little too aggressively. He kept on top. We're still gonna go Eldamir. With an elf. W. Yeah, one's fast. Alright, we got some dudes. We got some dudes. So if he goes Solitude, Ephemerate, Pitch White card, we still have 3 elves, and he has 2 cards in hand. Oh, he didn't even do it. What is going on over there? Is this Flage? Flage is fine. Wrath for 1. Crying. Yeah, you got Wrath for 1. Oh, dude. Some Fairy. Draw Cavern. Name Elf. Play Priest. 2 cards in hand. This matchup's tough. Keep hitting spacebar. Badger Mall Cub. That's what we like to see. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. Maybe just attack for 1 here. Can't cast the speaker. I mean, we have another board state. Dog sucks. Could be worse. Shut up, Badger Mall Cub, I guess. Riddler. So they are attacking here. Level 15. Yeah, they're just gonna kill my shit, probably. Dash Ragavan. Doesn't ever seem correct. It's like a Riddler. I don't know how I beat this Riddler. So what are we finding with the speaker? We have to block both. They're just too problematic with cards. That's so problematic. So this is gonna come back. He's gonna draw one card from the Riddler. Yep, that's fine. Badger Cub. Yes, I will discard Badger Cub. Let's find a. We have 2, 3. Yeah, let's find a Elvish Visionary. I think we just gotta do some stuff here. I don't exactly see us being along for this world, though. We'd have to get pretty lucky for this match. What is this? You trying for Flage, my guy? Oh, is this a Hasted Solitude? Almighty. Yeah, let's keep going. Board. Renaissance. Draw Zenith. Yeah, we'll Zenith for Arwen. We'll do this thing on their end step, I guess. We'll flood it over there. Bin Tarn. We're at the point where they're just trying to kill us, so. Maybe we can get a little card advantage of our own. That'd be cool. Not bad. Confined to memory. Sure. Relatively death for consigned to memory, if you ask me. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have a cord for 3. Cord for 3 finds exactly Rex Sage. I don't think we want to use the Rex Sage. What are we cording for? We don't have Eladamri anymore. I guess we're finding. We found Visionary, which means we can attack with a Wirewood. Or we could save it and just find Hoof next turn. Another land is crazy. I'm gonna block. Yeah, like this. They're gonna untap and bounce the Visionary. Do I want to do anything here? I don't think so. 9. Main 2. Ephemerate? Man. That's not cool. Oh. Yeah, that's great. I think we can get there. Maybe like this. this, we're gonna draw a card. Oh, we found the Wirewood. Peeling Wirewood is insane in this spot. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play out a Visionary. Another chord. I think he's supposed to flicker the Riddler on his draw step. I think I want a chord. This time's Wrath of the Skies. I'm really sad. Actually, two. We'll just find a leaf pass the turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got X equals 2. We can still chord. I think he has to hit the Wirewood though. He does go for Solitude. That's excellent. Hits the other Wirewood. Totally fine. That's not good. There's land number 15. Wow, Ben Fable. There's 7 mana available. Going for a hasty boy. Another Solitude. Sure. Exile Leaf Crown. Yeah, I don't know if that works, man. Oh. All right, we're gonna keep ripping like crazy. What have they been holding like forever? It can't be Galvanic Discharge, right? Maybe it's Ephemerate. That'd be sad. Go find Oath. Attack for a million? Did we get there? Oh my goodness. That's a really important game. Alright. They played only dual lands. We definitely want Rorik Star. We want the homie Rorik. We want Vexing Ball, but we don't want Haywire Might. We want this. We want this. Do we want this? We definitely need these. We want these. We want this. We want the real homie. Dismember hits Felia. I think we need to deal with Felia. We got lucky that they traded their Felia away. So you don't want any of this. Maybe a Squelcher. Let's see. They can play counter magic. They could play Stern Scolding, I guess. They can cut the Boseiju for sure. Let's organize it like this, right? Yes, that's fine. Cut the Rex Sage, cut the fourth chord. Visionary did work. I think we only won that game because of Elvis Visionary threw us like 4 cards. We'll cut a Mystic. Guess we'll Cub is just so solid, man. Yeah, cut the fourth Druid. We'll go down another Elvish Mystic. You never cut Llanowar Elves. I don't care what you say. You always cut Elvish Mystic first. I think we're gonna be out on the Squelcher. I think I'll just play 2 Endurance. I think I want 2 Heroic also. Can't believe we won game 1. Um, at the fourth Kyrian, I guess. On priest. It's kind of another elf. Do 63. 63 is crazy. I'm gonna not play around Stern Scolding. Um, yeah, let's run it. Dismantled our entire deck. Point, 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 point. There he is! The ugly warrior! Oh, we gotta keep this one, right? This hand's too good. This hand's crazy. Yeah. Monkey. Second one monkey is good. I'm just gonna run out a elf. If they have an instant with the elf, may connect with Ragavan, that's fine. I think I'd rather answer Felia. Definitely declare trade. Well, number one is Felia. Oh, they're not going for Felia here. Okay. Commercial District finds us. I don't think I want to run out the Kyrian here. I think I want to dismember. It kind of depends on what we see on top, actually. Visionary, gotta keep that one. So much value. We're just gonna pass. Actually, I'm gonna play the idiot. They can't go for Felia here. So Felia can't attack with like a Warped Riddler or something. They could Flage. Of course they could Flage, you know? Flage is one of those. Yeah, it's a very Time Raveler. Yeah, it's great. Elvish Visionary. I'm gonna go Carrion Ranger. I'm gonna go Elvish Visionary. Find another cub. Finding another cub's nice. That's a lot of Axis that we'll be attacking on. Excuse me. Pending the Kyrian Ranger. Leaf Crowned Visionary. It's really tough. We don't have any mana. So if they Thalia here and we trade, they have to go Thalia plus Discharge. And then we just lose if that happens. Um, Killing Teferi is good, but if they go Thalia Flicker, I don't want that to happen. I think we're behind, so I think we can't play around the two cards together. We're just gonna run out Visionary. And we're gonna go to combat. I'm gonna attempt to kill Teferi Time Raveler. Open a flash for 3 mana. Surveil. Okay, that's very good. Okay, no dog. This is fine. That's very fine. They didn't. What? Fast Solitude. Wrath for Tail. Completely fine. Happy to get that one out of the way. We could have held up for then Ragavan. Yeah, Ragavan's less fine. Land? Tyrion Ranger. Interesting. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Badger Mocub. We're gonna do it on the commercial districts. Here's the plan. If he attacks, I can untap the districts by bouncing the forest, block, come back at another surveil. Attack with Ragavan. We're gonna go for a plan. Nice. Consign would suck, but we wouldn't have Consign. I didn't think about Consign until just now. Oh, we found another land. Let's go. Find land number 6 on turn 6. They've been flooded this whole match. I'm not complaining. It's just something of note. Um, let's attack. The best defense there. Yeah, the best defense is killing him. Shout out to Conclave, I guess. We'll attack for 3. Dog. Successful answer to the dog. Verdant. I believe we brought in Magus. We did bring in Magus, so I'm going to find Basic Forest here. Keep on top. Warp a Riddler. Yeah, Riddler's a good draw. Find land number 7 on turn 7. That goes away. Now we fetch after it goes away. Solitude? Sure. Open top here. Kill Tyrion. Wow. I don't want them to warp Riddler, but I can't really stop that. Spend here. Spend here. Shout out Badger Mocub. We'll attack. If they trade, I'm fine with that. Rather get the Solitude off the board for a potential Ephemerate. And 2. I think they're just going for Riddler. Riddler is such a good play. Rage, they found it. Yucky. Omega Yucky. for finding endurance, I guess. How do I kill Flage? I don't think I can kill Flage. Fast Flage. They put something together. That can happen. I want this. I want this. I want this. This. Cub has been overperforming. Something of note. A little screwed on lands. I don't want any of those lands though. They just don't do the thing I want them to do. I could play another Elvish Mystic. Kind of Nettle Sentinel for Elvish Mystic. That seems fine. Game 3. Chord's good. If they just have a lot of removal, I'm kind of SOL. I think I have to keep it though. Turn on Heritage Druid. If they answer, that's great for me. Kept on 7. Maybe should have mulliganed. Yeah, Discharge is great. Discharge is actually great. I mean, he can't hit a priest. Oh, Symbiote's a good draw. We'll just start with the Symbiote. Archive is fine. Bin Ragavan. Oh. Yeah, I need to keep that in hand. And let's get him. Surprised it took them that long to find the first stage of the match last game. That would have been really hard for us to answer. You need to be able to answer the graveyard. Teferi, Time Raveler, Resolve. Bounces the Wirewood. Yeah, that's fine. Solid 2 pitch High Noon. Sure, dude. Expecting the potential kill. This sucks. Maybe kind of answers wrong. Famous last words. That's fine. Pending on 1 is fine. Visionary, good draw. Fine Teeth, good draw. They put Flage in the bin. I have to flash Endurance. Oh, I can't, because Teferi's... Yeah. Only sorcery speed. It's a mountain. Thankful. Aether Drift, basic mountain. Thundering Falls, fishing for Flage. Misses. Nice. I wouldn't mind drawing a fourth land here. They plussed, so they could just pending. Do anything. I think we're gonna go attack for 1. That's a fairy. See what they got. I think I want to endurance. Rid of that crap. We had to. Escape Flages is too powerful. And number 6 on turn 6. Yeah, they're making land drops. What's that like? I'll go to combat. Let's see what they do here. Oh, let's attack this. A tough. I'd like to get tough off the board. Nice. Huge. We'll hold up Heroic Intervention. I'm kind of smelling a Wrath of the Skies or something. Seville. They have what, Elegant? Oh, it's 6? No Elegant Parlor? Wow, it's in play. I know how to pay attention. Don't worry. Fairy Time Raveler. Uh, um, I'm gonna play Heroic Intervention so they can't bounce it. Land. Dash Ragavan. Completely fine, I guess. Imagine if they miss the attack. Okay. Completely fine. Did I cast it? I was gonna say crazier things have happened. I play the last card. I'm thinking about the last card, so what could it be? Oh, sure. I'm trying to figure out what to do with Tef. That's fine. We're gonna run out the Leaf Crown. We're gonna kill Teferi here. I think I should have second endurance in my deck. I do. Okay. Discharge? On the Leaf Crown. So he's killing the Visionary and his Carrion Ranger, and I'm killing Teferi. It's fine. This is all fine. He's gonna dash Ragavan again. Ragavan's fine. With a Mystic? Sure. And then cast, and then high noon. Take out all my artifact enchantment hit. Is this sorcery speed? No, you can just do that anytime. Alright, high noon. I think we just can punch him. So the only card is Ragavan. I think I want to play around Ragavan, flipping something. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't actually ping right now. Yeah, we're just gonna play Old Armory, pass the turn. This has been an awesome match. Glad I'm recording this one. Metal Sentinel off the top. I don't think we can attack because if he blows up Ragavan and dashes Ragavan. So you shouldn't have another Surveil, right? Have another Surveil. Great success. I'd like to find another Endurance soon, actually. 3, 4. What is this? Cast Solitude. Omri. Sure. That's fine. Um. Hmm. I can get Nettle, and I can also Cord. Kind of like that. Because we need to start building a board state here. I can't give him any more time. He's gonna find one of his good cards before I find one of my good cards. Yep, there you go. Okay. We're gonna do this. Other Wirewood's gone. I don't really want to land the Wirewood yet. We'll go always yield. Unfortunately, we can't always yes this one anymore. It's find a fucking elf. Um, is that a Kyrian or anywhere else? Let's go anywhere else. So next turn. Whoa. More thinking time. I really gotta. I think I gotta hold the cord for a potential Flage. I also just want to find a Relic Star, like, really bad. Um, Trader Hoof would be nice too. What if we just go Priest? I want to get Priest online. He's holding Ragavan Mystery card. Let's go for Priest. I think that's correct. I guess I could have attacked with Sonetto. Don't think I want to though. Gonna crack his Flooded Strand. Find a Sacred Foundry? Maybe another Hollow Fountain. I don't know mana bases very well. Finds basic planes. That's definitely correct. Did I play 2 basic planes? Slamming right away. 4, 5. Sure. Slamming right away. Totally fine. Now we go like this. Vanek discard here. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What if we just find Rorikthar? He could just Solitude. Oh, it suck. Um. Oh, that's 4, because he has an elf over there. Because X equals 2. Tough match. do still just have to kill him. Um, what if we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if we do a cord for 6? Yes, we'll use that ability. No response. Find the homie. He's a little costly, but I mean, he's just been putting in so much work this league. Moose was playing Elder Gargaroth, I think it was. That's a really interesting idea too. Vexing Bauble, fucking Lamau. Alright, so they can't attack with the Riddler because Rorikard just blocks it. It's so funny, man. Flage. Taps Arena. I repeat, taps Arena. Oh, because Hyenas in play. I'm AFK. Yeah, I'd really like to find an Endurance here. Solitude. Sure. Green Sun Zenith. Gross. Um, Not looking good. Turn 13, I've seen 3 lands. Green Sun for 2 doesn't do anything. I just gotta play this idiot. Yeah, he's a very good sideboard card. Kind of underestimated this card. Yeah, I could have played this better. Yeah. Flage is just so hard for us to answer. Stupid Flage, better than Uro. Answer Flage. Can't huff. Too much removal. Attack for 6, 12, 8, 16. It's still a High in play. No land. Still holding Ragavan. There's the land. 1 turn too late. I would have really liked to find Endurance to deal with this Flage, man. I think that's it, though. I don't think... It just can't beat Flage. Elves doesn't beat Flage without Endurance. Yeah, I guess that's it. GG's. Alright. Back after very long round 4. Um, that was a grueling one, but Blink is a terrible matchup for us. I think both players played well. I think game 1 he could have targeted better. Um, but I think I could have also played better games 2 and 3. I don't know. That was a long one. That one was a lot to analyze. But that's been round 5. What we got? We are against oh, we're against Ragavan and his homie. I don't remember the name of that character. Wow, this hand sucks. This doesn't matter. Double Nettle. Is this just a get him hand? We're gonna go to 1. Wasteland isn't in this format. Or we're gonna, excuse me, we're gonna go to 1 land in hand. I think we're just gonna chuck this back. So we go turn 1 Elf. Actually, we go turn 1 Nettle, turn 2 Nettle. What if we just throw back the Mystic? Is that crazy? Yeah, because Kyrian was Priest. Yeah, we're doing it. Alright, so let's get basic Forest. Nether Sentinel. Talk about Nether Sentinel. Fear me! Fear me! Another Flooded Strand. Finding a Sacred Foundry. Okay, so this monkey. Ooh. First off, must always get him. Blocks. I don't know what to think about that. Interesting noise. Um, really tough. We'll play with the priest. Getting monkey off the board's big. I want to say this is Boris because I don't want to see Jessica again. Okay. Ending. That looks like another Jessica player. Yeah, this is gonna be sad. What are you drawing next turn? Green Sun. We'll keep that. Play idiot. Play idiot. And there we go. Yep, this is relatively traditional curve. This is unfortunately matchup's pretty tough for this exact reason. Curve. Go Green Sun for 2. Noise yield, yes. I guess we'll find a priest. Oh, we can find a cub. No, we gotta find priest. Able. Sure, dude. Definitely playing the elf. 3, 1, 1. I don't think there's a real reason to go for Elodomri now. Oh, we could go for Rex Sage, actually. Because they could just bring back Flage next turn. Yeah, we gotta go for Rex Sage. Hooray, thoughts. So yeah, for this, no response. Proclamation. Yeah, we had to do that. Answering the Fable is too important. Although they could still just go fetch land. I guess I could just attack with the Shaman anyway. Yeah. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh, they have 5 in their bin. Oh, that's nice. Oh, no, what account? Oh, they're just gonna Solitude? No, Solitude's good. Solitude is good. I think we just attack first. If they decide to path priority. Attack for 4. Probably block the nettle. Doesn't block the nettle. Use the ability. Block like this. Block nettle here. Surveil, what we got? We have a Zenith. Yeah, we'll take a Zenith. Nothing for H. Pretty. Probably hitting Cub, yeah. It's gonna look kind of silly on paper. Lot to think about there. Alright, we're gonna go Green Sun for Wirewood. We're gonna Wirewood Rex Sage Kill the treasure token. They've been mana screwed for a little while, so eh. Play dog. No response. That's gonna Flicker Solitude. It's gross. Guess we'll block though. Sucks. No reason not to though, you know? Flicker Wirewood? Video. Walking up. Last card with Consign. Very cool. No other guy. We'll just lose, so. Egregious deck building. Frustrating. Yep, got it. Good draw, Joe. What did he tell you? Nothing? Makes sense, I guess. Draw Cub. Still tanking on the Cub. No cards in hand. We're gonna leave everything back. Just wipe this board out. First we lose if he draws a white source. I'll just go fast flage and wipe the board. There's yet another angle of Jeskai Blink. It makes it good into us. Dash Ragavan! Yeah, that's great. I'm actually very okay with that. Flicker Elf. I'll go like this. I'll go like this. We'll take 3. Come back. We go Kyrian Ranger. Kyrian Ranger goes to the graveyard. We can't afford any of that. Alright, so this is not a bad position, despite all the complaining that I've done. Thank you for putting up with it. We're gonna get a second Llanowar Elves back. We have 5 bananas going into our turn. We're facing a Solitude. Tanking on what triggers to put on the stack. There we go. Elf have returns. Welcome back, Llanowar Elves. Green Sun Zenith. We did it. Okay. How do we get out of this? It's gotta be Eladamri, right? It just has to be. That's the only thing it could possibly be. We don't have an extra that equals 4. We aren't on you go Formidable Speaker? That doesn't do anything. It's gotta be Ellie. Ellie finds a land. We're gonna attack for 1. Alright, we'll concede. We concede because the fast blade. We're actually just gonna send that to the triggers alone. Magus seems good. Heroic Thor did not seem good last match. Want Heroic Intervention, we want Endurance. We want Vexing Bauble. We want Dismember. We do not want Cavern, we do not want Boseiju. We do want Rex Sage. Find out the hard way. One of those, got one of those. I think I'm down to cut 2 chords. Chords is really hard to use in this matchup. And then last card to cut. Cut a... I don't know. Cub was really overperforming. I'll cut the 4th Priest, just because Priest is really hard to utilize in the matchup of Galvanic Discard, Solitude, Ephemerate, Thalia. Oh. This hand's good at fighting Jeskai. And he insta-kept over there, not good for me. Yeah, Cub. Cub a fetch land. I don't exactly know what I need to do with this fetch land yet. I'm probably just gonna get a commercial district. Then Ragavan. Makes sense. Ragavan doesn't seem great here. Go for the district. Yeah, we'll keep a visionary. Seems great. Play visionary. Priests. Interesting. Yeah. We'll just cycle again. Good. This is really good, actually. Draw land. Oh, it's so good. And we'll go to combat. We'll fish for Felia, I guess. I'm not gonna commit anything else to this board. We lose to Wrath of the Skies. Big see, do they have the Felia? Hmm. He does. Then another Ragavan. I'm kind of good on land. Here, and do I want to? Yeah, I think I want an extra draw. Shaman token though. I'm gonna slow them down. Vexing Bauble. What a draw. Okay. We're just gonna recommit this guy here. Another cub. Let's attack for 3. Just redrawing. So good. Find Endurance is crazy. Yeah, that was a really good draw. We can just cast Endurance in the end step, I think. Slage. Alright, can I get a fetch land, please? Fuck. That blows. I don't think I was supposed to play around all that. Oh! Um... Yeah, we'll do all that. Not going for Slage is crazy. Absolutely Endurance here. Oh, he destroyed the Vexing Bauble. Oh, I should have cracked the Bauble. Third Dismember. Excellent draw. The Cub. The Priest. Holding a double Dismember. Good, this is good. Fine. I think a Wrath for 3 here. He kills his Reflection also. I have an issue with that. He goes for a second Wrath with this guy. Ending on the Cub. Thinking about doing some more. Not doing some more. We'll go Dismember. We'll go to 10. Let's look at the Reflection out of here. We'll attack for 4. Vomit. That's fine. Sun Zenith. I almost want to Zenith myself. No, I should really do him. I can go Formidable Speaker, find Endurance, discard Nettle. I don't want to pitch the Visionary though. We'll just do Endurance. Alright. We are insulated from Flage once again. Flage is the way they beat us. Cause look, we're picking down their life. Um, we're doing it. Flage does not care though. They're Solitude here. What's going through their brain? It's like they're finding a Thundering Falls. Surveil A. Arid Mesas would have been. Mismatched Arid Mesas. Shame. And number 6 on turn 6. Love to see it. Basic lanes. Wrath for 4. Okay. Commercial District doing work. Just stockpiling energy, I guess. Kyrian Ranger. We'll bin that. We can do better. There's better. You just go get Eldamri. I kind of just want to draw a card. Eldamri puts them on a 2-turn clock. We'll do Visionary. Because I can just also play Nettle. I can play 2 Nettles. Maybe that was a little overcommitment. Second Nettle, rather than holding up a Dismember. It's so late in the game already. Jets attack. Last card Solitude, I'm fine with that. So I can Dismember the Solitude. Velia, even better. No. Okay, so they can't use the fetch. Keep Green Sun in hand. No reason to cast it. Seeing all 3 Dismembers, Vexing Bauble. Yeah, we got game 2. Alright. Alright. Let's try this again. Kind of hard to find Magus. Something I realized that game. Magus is a blowout card. But I mean, they play Galvanic Discharge. They're gonna find basic planes. Maybe I just get rid of the Magus. And we can play. What do we play instead of that? Fourth Carrion. Carrion didn't seem great in all the spots that I found it. I kind of just want to play Fat Idiot. Let's do it. Oh. That's a little slow. I think I should keep it though. Turn on Ragavan would be sad. They never have Pheromone Ragavan. Attack. Draw trigger, reveal. Ugh. Yeah. Actually, that's a fine hit for them. I don't think I'm ever hoofing this game, so I probably should have sided it out in retrospect. but letting them flip off Ragavan's fine with me. Okay. Find Hollow Fountain. Play Spellia. Have to kill Felio. Have to always kill Felio. I That's a punt on my end. I needed to have a stop on my end step. I wasn't thinking about that. Now I have to discard. I'll discard Heritage Druid. Very bad punt on my end. Then Prismatic Ending? Target nothing with Thalia. I had Ragavan here. They're not flickering anything with Thalia, and I can just dismember Thalia next turn. Ragavan. Max punish. Hurts. Vexing Bubble. This hand's not working out. This hand is not working out. Maybe I should have mulliganed, but double dismember is just too tempting, I think. Fable. They can just flicker the Fable. So good. Ragavan flips a Ranger. I think he's supposed to play that. Doesn't play it. No respect for the quick. Oh. That was a good draw. Run out Carrion, so we get another Surveil. I'd also rather block Ragavan with Carrion Ranger. Finally! Then if they play something, whatever. They don't play something. Great success. Discard no cards. Wow. Galvanic Discharge on the Carrion Ranger. Right. So I go to Till. Take my Burning Catacombs. Sucks. Am I just dead? I'm just dead. GG. That feels great. That's against blank. But, you know, we're in post MH3, and that deck is just entirely MH3. So, a wrap. Cub felt good. I don't know if Cub is the right way to go. Cub is a great with Priest, but Cub is like its own axis. I also don't. Alright, hang on. Let's take a look while we're here. Ah, ah. Well, good news. Standard season's almost over, so hopefully these go down. 42 is a bit much. 47 is a bit much too, but it's kind of just where we're at right now. Talking about the list, we got Mana Screwed in 2 games. We got Mana Screwed against Just got a game three both games actually. That's really funny. I did bring out a couple lands. I don't think Cavern really matters against them. Um, didn't really do the Heritage Nettle thing very much this league. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I'm hungry. Thanks for tuning in, guys.